Nick Shirley, what has he been doing? He has been investigating these scams that were perpetuated by the Democrats in Minnesota, in California. He has been front and center in these investigations, so much so now we're seeing some of the mainstream media pick up on these investigations. Absolutely. He has been single-handedly taking down these Democrats. And here comes Candace Owens. She's a psyop.
I saw your footage and I was blown away. And so just really quick, before we get into the footage, introduce yourself to the audience and what it is you do.
Yeah, my name is Nick Shirley. I'm an independent YouTube journalist, and I go all across the world, not just the United States, but all across the world, showing the realities of things as they really are, whether it had been the migrant crisis or the fentanyl crisis or asking people who they're voting for. I go to all the locations, or just doing ride-alongs with gangsters in Chicago as well.
Yeah. Okay. So this I saw it and I was like, this is like, it was some of the most incredible footage.
Okay. So he's blown away by what Nick does. And Nick has definitely accomplished some amazing things as a 23-year-old. He also claims that within 48 hours, he managed, among many other accomplishments, he infiltrated Rio, Brazil's most dangerous gang. I'm not kidding. He did this in just 48 hours. I'll let you listen to Nick explain it. Take a listen.
Through the course of 2 days, I was able to get access to one of Rio's largest gangs, Commando Vermelho, and befriend a few of their soldiers who are so dangerous they cannot even leave the favela. Lots of strange things happened to find myself on top of Brazil's largest favela in a destroyed house, interviewing gang members of one of the largest gangs in Brazil.
Okay, I'm just going to say I don't believe that at all. I'm sorry. I just, it's so stupid. I'm not even going to tell you why I don't believe it. It's like, if you don't know that that's stupid, that he infiltrated the gang in 48 hours. That's so dumb. I'm so tired of dumb. That's not how that works. Okay. You don't just go up to gangs on the street as a nice looking white boy with a camera and say, hey, I just wanted to sort of see what you're doing here. What's going on? Okay. Just stop. That's stupid. Of course, that's dumb. I'm sorry, Nick. I know you're young. I hope, whoever is your contact that has you infiltrating Antifa and infiltrating El Salvador at the age of 23 years old. It just feels like Sean Penn young to me. Like, oh, Sean Penn's always there with the cartels, never gets hurt. Always is a part of a movie. I don't like stupid. That did not happen. Okay. That did not just happen. He didn't wander into a favela and meet up with gang members with the camera. And they were like, yeah, no, it's cool. Come here, see what we're up to. Anyway.
What a crazy bitch. And let me tell you why she's so upset. We saw who he was with. He was on the Charlie Kirk show. Now he's on her radar. And she hates anyone that is connected to Erica Kirk, TPUSA, the Jews. He's not Jewish, mind you. But if he's connected with any of these people, he's the enemy to her. He's fake. He's a liar. She's the liar. Okay. But I want to get your thoughts on this, Nicole.
What's really interesting is that's how she got her start. Exactly. She was just wandering up to conservatives at CPAC and saying, hi, my name is Candace. Hi. Yeah. All of us were. That's what we all did at CPAC. It boggles my mind that she thinks, again, there can only be one, and she thinks she's it. Right. This is the same filing out that she had with Kim Klacik and too many other folk to name. Erica Kirk, she's in competition with Erica over her dead husband. How does this work? I mean, she had this whole tearful thing. You left me out of your story of meeting Charlie. Well, I didn't meet you. I met him, right? You were not important. Well, I was in Israel with Charlie. And she tried to make that sound like it was something salacious, like they were on some kind of hot vacation together, boyfriend, girlfriend thing, when it was nothing of the sort. So there's something definitely, I don't know if it's a chemical imbalance, but she's got something going on, and it makes her not only a danger to other people, eventually she's going to be a danger to herself. And I think that danger is going to come when that Delaware jury hands her that verdict from that Macron case, and she's going to have to write them a check that's going to make her eyes roll in her head. And then maybe, just maybe, she won't be running at a wall at 150 miles an hour with nothing standing in between to stop her, because that's exactly what she's doing. The crash and burn of this woman is going to be epic. I hate to say that because she does have value. She does have a good investigative journalism, bona fide.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. I'm just seeing this clip, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, number one, I've said for many years, even like I said, I've met her one time. I wouldn't say I know her.
Mhm.
I've met her one time. I said it before, during, and after. Candace has to be the center of attention. I've said that many times. Number one. Number two, I don't understand why she's poo-pooing.
Oh, I know why.
Nick, when you said like because whatever. But not only that, now I don't even see why she made a big deal out of this. Only because he was talking to Andrew Kovac.
Mhm.
But now Nick is her competition. Nick for a whole different reason, but in her mind, Nick is her competition because Nick is getting whatever likes or whatever they are, likes, and, the accolades. He's also endearing to the conservative side. In a way, maybe a twisted way, she probably sees herself in Nick when she first started out. So going up, being endeared by, but Nick has not taking a whole 180, if you will.
Exactly.
So she's a little, you can see her demeanor there. She looks a little, I don't know, angry. Maybe?
Yeah, she looks similar
jelly
to
much. Jelly.
Exactly.
Who was
she
that?
Looks similar to the woman that we were talking about earlier that Kennedy was asking questions.
Miss Frank.
These women, they are so narcissistic. They're so like you said, triggered. But let me tell you what it is. Folks, if you've been watching, we just talked about Nick Shirley Friday.
Yeah.
Nick Shirley, what has he been doing? He has been investigating these scams that were perpetuated by the Democrats in Minnesota, in California. He has been front and center in these investigations, so much so now we're seeing some of the mainstream media pick up on these investigations.
Absolutely.
He has been single-handedly taking down these Democrats. And here comes Candace Owens. Right. She's a psyop. She's not conservative. She's not rooting for the right. She's rooting for the left, who are paying her. Why all of a sudden would she come after Nick Shirley other than he's now going after the left, particularly in California? So what does she do now? She's using her millions of followers to try to poo-poo on him and push out doubt. That's all she does.
That might be
this is another thing. Oh, now she's just asking questions. Now she's putting little things of doubt, trying to say that he's not who he claims to be. All right. So this is what she's doing. And she's played her hand this time.
That might be I never thought of that part. That might be a part of that. This is also what I think. I think she sees. She's even said on her show many times, people have criticized her. Sometimes she got things wrong. And I mean, in any profession, you're going to get things wrong, right? I think her skills are very, I guess I'm going to say instinctual. And I'm not saying that she's a professional journalist. That's not what I'm saying. I think she's a
professional grifter.
I think she has those instinctual skills. But what I would think is that what I would see in Nick Shirley, I would see, wow, he's similar, using some of the same skills that I claim to have or I have in a different field, different arena for a different purpose. So I would applaud that, you would think. I'm just saying, I would think that she would be applauding that.
You would think so. But again, she can't have any competition. She has to be the only one.
It's not even about that. She sees dollar signs. Look, folks, Nick Shirley, if you think about it, he has become the bane of the Democrats right now. They hate him. They hate him because he is shedding light on their money-making grift. So who do they send out? Who do they sick on him? But this pit bull, this mutt of a woman, Candace Owens, to go after him. She has a large following, mostly now of leftists, Islamists, and a little bit of conspiracy people on the right. Okay. And so she's now going after him because those are the people who want to see him fall. They don't like him. Her people who watch her don't like him. She sees dollar signs. It's a grift. And he is now her new
Competition.
Yeah, I don't even know competition. He's now her new way to make money. She's going to start
He's the new
calling him
target.
out. Exactly, the
He's
new
the new
target.
target.
Well, Dashia says we are all way off base. Tell us how, Dashia. Tell us how. What are we missing? What do you think it is, or what? Or maybe we're just totally wrong. Let us know. We want to hear it. I would like to hear some of your comments.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't understand what else it could be because again, I mean, Nick Shirley. Oh my gosh, I mean, he's sort of that's the thing. She goes after these people that like they have sort of an innocence about them that we don't see the mainstream media people. And I say that because, like, for instance, Nick Shirley, I mean, he's come out and said he's a virgin, you know, he's really into his Bible.
Mm-hmm.
He goes around with his mother, for goodness sake. We saw him at AmFest. I mean, this is a guy who generally, you know, guys his age are not doing what he's doing. Mm-hmm. Okay, same thing with Erica Kirk. She's one of these Bible believing women. You know, before Charlie died, she was a homemaker. It's just she goes after these people who are not like her, but who are genuine. It seems to me. And they really, if they trigger her.
Well, she goes after people that won't fight her back.
Yes,
that's what it is.
That's a good point.
Who won't fight her back. I mean, it's just remarkable to me.
Point.
Instead of just saying, you know, Nick, you did good work. This thing that you did in Brazil is incredible. You know, come and tell us how you did it. You know, what worked, what didn't work. There was no reason to call it, you know, fake or nonsense or any of those things, because things do happen that are unexplainable. I mean, you take her. She was sitting on YouTube complaining, you know, about being a Black Democrat. Then suddenly she's a Black Republican. It takes off because of her incendiary language. So why would it be so impossible to think that it can happen for somebody else?
You would think you would be applauding him.
Oh yeah, and guess what? There's a whole genre. I watch these people that go into these very dangerous areas. You can look it up on YouTube. It's a simple click. A lot of people do this. And, you know, now he said 2 days. I'm sure it took longer than that, but they meet someone that's on the inside. Mm-hmm. They earn the trust of these people, and they do. Because a lot of times, believe it or not, these gangs, these guerrilla warfare people, they actually want
they want a flex.
They want the publicity. Yeah. I mean, and Nick Shirley, I mean, my man, he's in Brazil. These people are, the gang members are brown and Black, so to speak. This is a white, you know, white male, American male, you know, blue eyes, blonde hair, whatever.
And he's already have a huge following.
Right. There's no way in the world that and these people, they're not in the caves as far as the gang. They know who Nick Shirley is. So they want the publicity. And stuff too.
I just think it's just detestable, that kind of behavior. However, there are people who have that personality type that it can only be me, and anybody that comes around, you know, I'm burning their house down. And it's unfortunate because you really do miss the opportunity to coalesce, right? To get together and build something better. It just leaves you allegedly at the top where people are just kind of working around you instead of helping.
I hope you go back to the hole you came out of, woman. I mean, this is just awful. And you know, again, we wanted to call her out and talk about, again, this is sort of what we've been talking about, these neurotic women. And she's one of the ones that used to be on the right, but I think she's always been on the left. I think I'm starting to think now this has been a long-term grift of hers. And she never believed what she pushed. I really believe that now. And so she, like many of the women we've been talking about on the show today, are neurotic, woke women. And so
wouldn't that be an episode? Yeah, that would be an episode if she came out and say, ha ha ha, I've been grifting you guys this whole time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'd watch that.
Oh yeah.
I tune in for that. It'll be much CTV.
Let us know what you think. Shout out in the chat and let us know what you think. We'll definitely go back and read your comments.